I dropped my camera, so I don't know what the quality looks like. I'm so sorry, little camera. But what's up, guys? It's Sunday, April 26th, and we are going to get some food. I mean, no one's really wanted to know why, but I mean, I just don't feel comfortable cooking where I'm at. So I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A. We're going to the Chick-fil-A in Fort Pierce because I don't fuck with the Chick-fil-A in Fort St. Lucie. And I decided that, so I'm gonna go get some food, and I need to go to Walmart real quick because I need to pick up some things. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy ink because I still haven't shipped out that order. The order that I packed the other day, I still haven't shipped it out. It's because I haven't printed out the label because my printer's not working, because it wants me to have all 4 inks versus, you know, just me needing to have black. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy the ink, but first I'm gonna get some food because I'm starving. I'm dabbling in just eating 1 meal a day, so this will just be my one and only meal. Yesterday I think I ate around like 12:30, 1 o'clock as well, and I didn't eat anything the rest of the day, and I was pretty, I mean, by the end of the day I was starving, but I did also stay up till like 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh shit, no corona, I'm kidding. So anyways, because it's Sunday and I was editing my video's kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really do shit. It's quarantine. I can't do what I want to do, which is go on a road trip, because everything's fucking still locked down and they're slowly opening everything back up. So I think on Sundays I'll do story times because, oh, that was a pretty ass strike of lightning. I'll do story times because I have a million stories, because I'm a little bit older and I always tend to get into shit, and then, you know, it'll just be a little bit of a variety on content. So if not every Sunday, then like probably every other Sunday, as long as I remember. I'm gonna write it in my agenda, but as long as I remember, I'll do a story time on Sunday. So the story time that I'm gonna do now is, I mean, it's not really dramatic or anything, but it's a story. It's a true event. So anyways, so the first order that I had, not this one, but when I sent off the pants that somebody ordered, so pretty much the house that I'm living in, so the person that I'm renting the room from, whatever, it's like a guy and his wife or whatever, right? So I have my own printer, but like I said, my printer is being really difficult. So I was just like, okay, cool, he had a printer. Like, I was just gonna connect my laptop to the printer and just print the label, but I was like, you know what, it's not mine, so, you know, let me ask. So yeah, so anyways, so I was talking to the guy, whatever, and he was like, oh yeah, it's cool. So I was able to download the label on my phone, and I was just connecting my phone straight to the computer, and then so we could just print it off the phone or whatever. And it was giving us a little bit of difficulty, but we eventually did get it. I don't know why I thought the story would be a little bit longer than what it is, but I guess what's coming after the story is also longer. But yeah, it's cold. It's like 73. It's not really cold, but yeah. So anyways, you guys, oh, maybe I should, why have I never just backed it up? Why did I want to always keep it on this little ridge? Anyways, I don't know if you guys could see me or whatever, but yeah, so back to my story. So we were having a little bit of difficulty, you know, printing it out, whatever. And to be honest, I gave up on it because I just feel like, to me, like, I'm not really, like, clearly I'm a talkative person, but I'm not like a talkative person. Like, I'm very weird around people I don't know. Like, that's just how I am. Like, once I warm up and get to know people, I don't shut the fuck up. But, you know, until I do get to that point, I shut the fuck up. I don't say anything. So anyways, back to the story at hand. So we were trying like 5-6 different times. Like, he had it open in one program, then I tried to open it in what is it, in Adobe? Is it Adobe? Whatever. I was trying to open it in another program. It wasn't printing. So after like 5 tries, I was like, I'll just buy my own ink. Like, it is what it is. Like, to me, it wasn't a big deal, so I need to get my ink anyways. But I guess, like, I went back to my room or whatever, and I guess he was trying to do it. He got it. He printed the paper out, right? This is where my actual story, I guess, kind of starts. So he prints out the paper, and he was like, oh, he calls me. He's like, oh, hey, Schella. And I come out, and I'm like, what's up? And he was like, oh, here you go. I got it printed. And I was like, oh, my gosh, thank you so much. So right? So as he's handing me the paper, he tries to hug me, and I'm like, but why? You know what I'm saying? So I don't so he was like, so he's handing me the paper, and like he's sitting in like a computer chair, he's handing me the paper, and he kind of like makes an attempt to get up, like, you know what I'm saying, with the arm and everything. And I was just like, I can't do it now, really. I mean, it was kind of funny. So I kind of, you know, Heisman his ass, and I hit him with the handshake. Like, I don't know what part of this little interaction made you think it required a hug, but I'm not like that. Like, I don't like, that's an unnecessary interaction. I don't like men touching me. Like, I'm not, that sounds weird, but I just feel like I just thought that was so strange. I still think it's strange, which is why I'm gonna go buy my own ink, so we can just avoid all that going down the line in the future. Like, I don't need nothing from you. Like, let me just pay you, and we can keep shit cordial like that. Like, because I feel like with men, you give them an inch and they want to take over the whole fucking world. And like, no offense to him if he sees this, oh well, I can only really speak what's on my mind. If you're offended, that's a personal choice you made within yourself to be offended, and that has nothing to do with me. I'm gonna just say how I feel regardless. So I feel like it was just, I don't know, it was just he just gives me like weird vibes. Like, his wife is like, every time I have to talk to him, like, I mean, his wife, like, they're both Hispanic, and his wife speaks predominantly Spanish, but he speaks like a little bit more English than his wife. But I still try to go through his wife if I have any questions, if I want to say anything. I try to go through his wife, because I'm telling you, like, I'm a little bit older, so I'm saying, you give these okay, you give them an inch, and they just take that shit and run with it. And he just gives me like that vibe where, you know what I'm saying, like, he might, I don't know, try something. But I don't know, I'm very like weird. Like, nothing's ever happened to me, like, you know what I'm saying, like, thank God, like, nothing's ever happened to me that's traumatized me as far as men go. But I just feel like I just don't like putting myself in a position where men feel like it's okay. Like, even when if I go on a date, I mean, well, you know, before the world decided to want to go on like pause or whatever, but like, even if I was going on a date with a guy, like, once I got my car, like, not this car, my other car, once I got a car, I was just like, nah, it's okay, we'll meet there. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like even when I was younger and I would go on like dates with guys, like, men are wild. Like, they'll be like, oh, I always make this joke, but they'll try to like touch your thigh and shit and be like, oh, is it okay if I put my hand here? Fuck no, come get this shit off of me. You know what I'm saying? And then I feel like that always caused a lot of friction. Oh, I have another story. Okay, so let me tell you guys a story, right? Oh, what the fuck going on? Go ahead, because I see you speeding. Go ahead, Becky. Damn. I hope they're okay. They're okay. Alright, so how the tow truck tipped over. That's funny. So anyways, right, so I'm gonna tell you guys a story about this time I went. This is 2 in 1. I have stories for days, I'm telling you. So when I was younger, I'm lying, I was like 20 something, 25, 24, 20 something, right? So I had a blue Jetta before this car, and my Jetta, I ended up falling asleep. I crashed in front of my Jetta, a whole nother story. And no, let's scratch that part out. So I ended up falling asleep. No, oh my God, what the fuck am I saying? So, all right, so I met this guy who was a mechanic, right? And you know what? He was like, I don't know, like, the way he approached me was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he approached me on, oh, I'm going fast as fuck. Why am I even speeding? I'm really not paying attention. So, he approached me on some, oh yeah, you know, a nigga want to take care of you type shit, yada yada yada. And he was a mechanic, and at the time my car was like cosmetically fucked up, and I wanted to get my car repaired. So I was like, damn, if you a mechanic, you feel me, just go ahead and, you know, fix my car. Like, he wanted me to be his girlfriend and shit. Like, I don't want to be anyone's fucking girlfriend. Like, we could talk about that shit later too. Like, being someone's girlfriend to me is so fucking pointless. But anyways, so he wanted me to be his girlfriend because I think, to be honest, I think he was trying to fuck me or whatever. But I feel like I be putting up a fight for the punani. So yeah. But yeah, he kept saying, oh, he wanted me to be his girlfriend, da da da. And I was like, how do you want me to be your girlfriend? Like, how can I be your girlfriend and you're a mechanic and my car looks like this? Like, what kind of message is that sending out to the world on, you know what I'm saying, regarding your business, regarding our relationship? You know what I'm saying? Relationship. So, you know what I'm saying? I was just trying to sauce the finesse or whatever, right? So anyways, but he always gave me creep vibes. Like, he wanted to go on a date with me, and I was just ducking. Like, I would always be like, oh, it's okay. No, it's too late. Or, you know, I always had some excuse, but he, like, wanted to, like, I just didn't want to be alone with him, long story short. So, what happened? I don't remember what happened, but we eventually ended up hanging out one time, right? So, so we're hanging out. No. So he hits me up or whatever. Like, okay, so where I lived at in Hollywood, right around the corner is like Oakwood Plaza. That's the name of the plaza, and it has like a Red Lobster. I think I was working at Red Lobster. Sorry. I don't remember this. No, okay, this is a story. So I was working at Red Lobster, and I think I was working 2 jobs. I was working at Red Lobster, and I was working at IHOP, right? And he kept like, oh, you want to hang out? He wanted to hang out. You want to hang out? And I'm like, hanging out for you puts no money in my pocket. It takes money out of my pocket because the time I'm spending with you, I could be at work. But if you do want me to hang out with you, then feel free to take care of any of these bills, and I'd be more than happy to call out and hang out with you. He was just like, oh, call out, call. And I was like, no, sir, my time's not free. Like, the fuck you think this shit is? So that's why we never ended up hanging out. But then one day, I don't know, I was bored or whatever. Why did I actually hang out with him, now that I think about it? Okay, not the fucking point. I really don't remember why, but no, I think I was getting off of work at Red Lobster, and he was like, oh, you know, stop ducking me, let's hang out. He was supposed to get me a phone. He never ended up getting me a phone. I think it's all coming back to me now. But anyways, I'm gonna just get to the point of the actual fucking story. So the point of the story is, right, so so I didn't feel comfortable hanging out with him because he gave me honest to God creep vibes. So I was like, okay, this guy's a certified creeper, so I'm good, I'm straight. Like, I don't want to hang out with this nigga, whatever, right? But so I guess I told him I don't give a fuck about people's feelings. Like, I told him, I was like, to be honest, you make me a little bit uncomfortable, because every time we had a conversation or something, he'd always try to like direct it towards sex. And he looked like a fat ass P Diddy, like same head, same sunken in eyes. Like, he literally looks like he could be P Diddy's fucking long lost brother. And to me, nothing about him made me wet, like, period. So I was getting off of work. I believe I was getting off of work because I was already in the area. No. Anyways, so I guess I told him, I was like, to be honest, you make me feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't really want to be alone with you. And he was like, well, if it makes you feel better, we can drive your car. You know, I could park my car and we could just take your car, so, you know, at least you won't feel like you're stranded with me. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Right? So I hate hanging out with guys and they don't make a plan. Like, don't invite me out of my house for nothing. Like, I can stay at home in my house and be bored. Like, don't invite me out and then you gonna hit me up with so what do you want to do? No, make a fucking plan before I leave my house. The fuck you think this shit is, nigga? This isn't fucking Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Get that shit out of here. So anyways, not the point. So we ended up driving. Like, if you live, like, if you really been to Miami and you go, or if you just been to Broward and you go from Broward to Miami and you take like and you go to South Beach, it's a little bit of a drive. So anyway, so we're driving down. Like, he doesn't know what the fuck the plan is. So I'm like, okay, cool. He was like, oh, wherever you want to eat, we can go eat. And I'm like, all right, cool. I wasn't really dressed to really be like, oh yeah, let's go here, let's go there. I was like, okay, whatever, we could grab something real quick, probably to go and, you know, just talk or whatever. Because I wasn't really dressed to, oh my God, it's fucking Sunday. I'm a dumbass. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A and get something to eat, and it's fucking Sunday. That really hurt my heart. Like, honest to God, that hurt my heart. What the fuck am I gonna eat now? I'm so fucking hurt. I'm a dumbass. So anyways, we'll find something to eat. I think we'll get barbecue ribs. I've been kind of craving ribs a little bit. How do I get there? Oh, I should have turned there. Fuck. Anyways, not the point. So yeah, so we're driving down to South Beach or whatever, and I guess, you know, he's drinking. He has like a Guinness. Oh, he was Jamaican. I hate Jamaican men. So he had like a Guinness or whatever, and you know, he was, you know, drinking, sipping or whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. That's not my business. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm the driver. Like, I don't give a fuck. Right? So we're driving there, and he touches my fucking thigh. Right? Oh, no. So when we first got together, right? So we first met up at the parking lot. We met up by the movie theaters because he was gonna leave his car and get in my car. He reached out to hug me, and I dodged that shit. Like, when I tell you I don't like, so I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life. But he reached out to hug me, and I dodged it. Like, I didn't. No. So I guess he felt offended by that, which I didn't give a fuck. So he started giving me like sass and attitude, and I was like, I guess your feelings are hurt. And I told him, I'm like, sucks to be you, but I don't give a fuck. So yeah. So that happened, and then we're in the car. This story's so fucked up. So we're in the car, that gets fucked up like out of order. So yeah, so we're in the car, and you know, he's drinking or whatever, and he tries to touch my thigh. And on top of that, I think I was getting my period, and I really do not like being touched on my, like, I just don't want to be touched. So he touches my thigh. So I'm like, can you get your hand? Like, that's the tone. Like, can you get this? So he was just like, that he said some sob story shit to me about because I didn't want to hug him, and that I would let him touch my thigh. Oh, I'm not used to women, you know, not, you know, some shit about, I don't know the exact word, I don't remember the exact words he said, but I know it's some dumb shit because I snapped on his ass. The fuck was that? Fucking duck. These niggas be shit, dog. These fucking drivers. Lord, that's why insurance in Florida is so fucking high. But anyways, back to my fucking story. If I like cuss this black boy out, and don't break on my ass either. Fuck, I thought. Back to my fucking story. So so he touches my thigh. Oh yeah, no. So I was like, can you move your hand? And then he was just like, I'm not used to women denying my advances. The fuck? The fuck? Okay. So he was like, I'm not used to women denying my advance. He didn't really, I don't think he said denying my advances, but he was, this is what I'm talking about. You see this shit? This is a brief intermission. You see how close this truck is to this car? No, that's unacceptable. So, I'm back. So he was like, I'm not used to, you know, women acting like this. Or it was some shit he said to me that was completely fucking irrelevant or whatever, right? So I was like, because you're used to paying for pussy. Like, I told him that, like, up front, and like he was so mad about that shit. I don't think he was expecting it. But I had to give it to him. For any other girl he was talking to behind me, I had to give it to him. So I told him, I'm like, you're not used to, you know what I'm saying? He was even he told me, like, when we first got to know each other, whatever, when we were first talking, he was telling me about the kind of women he talked to. And I told you he was trying to approach me on some I want to be your sugar daddy type shit. Let's go back to that fact. So I told him, I'm like, it's because you're used to paying for pussy, but you not, you feel me? One, we not fucking, and you not even bringing nothing to my fucking life right now for you to sit here and think you feel me, that you have some kind of right to fucking touch me. And I'm like, you tried to hug me, I dodged that shit, and here you go putting your hand on my leg, and I told you don't touch me, but clearly what the fuck I say don't matter, huh? And he was, when I tell you, I don't think he was not expecting that shit, because he was, feel me, mouth on the floor, shook, like, the fuck you got going on? So he was just like, you know what? He was like, you know what? I'm not feeling this. You can take me back to your car. I was like, sir, no fucking problem. Like, let me get you there. So we're driving back, and I'm doing like 90 right now. Mind you, my car is like, you feel me, not really in the best, you know, condition to be doing like 90 on the highway. But guess what I was doing, bitch? I was flooring that shit like, let me really drop you the fuck off. And he ain't say nothing else to me the whole ride. Do you think I was gonna put music on to kill that dead silence? No, let's sit in it. Let's simmer in this fucking awkward ass silence. So you know, bitch, don't play with me. The fuck? I don't know what other girls be letting you do, but bitch, I ain't her. At all. So yeah. I don't know why the fuck I told you that story, but it's just, men are just so I don't know. I just don't know. I don't be with it. I'ma die alone. I just like, for me, like I feel like for me to like let you, why am I even on this road? There's no food places on this road. I think I'm supposed to turn that way. Let me tell, where the fuck am I going? Wasting gas. Food. So yeah, I just don't think he was, you know what I'm saying? Let me call it. Hold on, let me see. What is it called? 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 No one's coming. It's like no one on the fucking road. My ribs. I don't think he was used to, you get what I'm saying? I don't want that. I don't want that either. Is it Tillman's? What are they? Why does it say locate? That's not. Dale's is closed. What is that place called? Oh my god, it's closed too. Now I don't know what the fuck I'm eating. Though when I tell you I had my heart, soul, and fucking body set on Chick-fil-A, like that closing on Sunday shit is absolutely fucking whack. So yeah, anyways. I don't know, I just feel like with these guys, I don't know, like I said, nothing crazy's ever happened to me where, you know what I'm saying, like some, like where I've like ever been raped or like any, like thank God, you know what I'm saying. And I feel for anyone who that has happened to, but I just feel like you can't be out here giving these guys an inch, because it's like you give them an inch and they just, I don't know, I just don't be with it. But anyways, that's my story. I'm gonna try to find some food. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I might go to, I don't want to go to Popeyes. I really wanted a chicken sandwich. I was ready to get a #1 deluxe with pepper jack cheese and a freaking iced tea lemonade and 3 packets of honey roasted barbecue. You know what I'm saying? And I was gonna get a small side of mac and cheese, which is what I had yesterday. Like, I only had 2 packets of honey roasted barbecue. I want 3 today. And I'm like so hurt. I think I've had that barbecue place twice. I'm trying to remember if I was a fan of it or not. It's a little on the pricey side, and I'm so hungry. Like I haven't had the only thing I had to eat all day, and it's really not even food, but like before I like went running or whatever, I had like pre-workout with like a shot of apple cider vinegar. I haven't had no food in my system, and this is, mind you, the last time I ate was yesterday, like 1:30. So my stomach is on like whore. So yeah, I have water in here. And I was just choking to death earlier. I had water. Yeah, this video is like 23 minutes. I'm gonna have to edit it down, but if you guys are interested, I mean, I don't think anyone really, like I always say, you know, leave a comment, you know, like the, well, to be honest, I've been getting a couple comments lately. Oh, I also have 37 subscribers. Oh my god, we're growing. I can't wait till it's like 37,000. But anyways, so you know, if you like the video, you know, give it a thumbs up so someone else can see that it's worth some shit. Subscribe, because I'm gonna put out videos regardless, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you want me to, like, I feel like the more people that actually subscribe and like actually like interact with my channel, then I'll feel more comfortable and like actually open up, because I'm a fucking riot. But you know what I'm saying, you know, subscribe, like, comment, yeah, subscribe, that's it. Bye. Bye. My camera fell again. So Chick-fil-A was closed, so I decided to get Subway. The only thing I eat from Subway is tuna. I don't eat nothing else from Subway. Like, when I say nothing else, I don't eat anything else from Subway. Well, as far as like sandwiches go, I don't know why the fuck this car sounds. I cannot wait to get a tune-up, because, well, they changed the sign. I put sanitizer on my hands for y'all try to come for me and shit, because I'm not trying to die either. So yeah, I was gonna go home and eat, but I've been in the house all day, so I'm gonna go to the jetty. And these are my favorite chips. The Lay's original, the yellow package, okay? This flavor is undefeated. I don't give a damn. All these on Smash. After classic, I think my next favorite flavor is sour cream and onion, the green bag. But yeah, I'll be back. I didn't go down to the jetty because I didn't feel like driving, so we just parked at like this little pier dock shit. But I'm about to eat my sandwich. It's gonna rain again. It's been raining all day. But like I said, I got a tuna sandwich on flatbread. I got a whole 6-inch. I haven't eaten anything all day. With spinach, lettuce, tomatoes, red onions, olives, pepper, a little bit of ranch, and they had some like garlic olive oil situation that I also got. And I got my sandwich cut in 4, so it's a cute little piece. Ooh, don't come over here. Ooh, don't come over here. That's it, baby. We gotta go to town. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I just got back from Walmart. I'm gonna show you guys what I got. This is a haul. I got panty liners because, you know, I'm about to get my period in, you know, vagina be wet. This is water. My phone. I bought biotin. I bought this like foot miracle thing because my feet are dry as fuck. I'm gonna do a pedicure on myself. I got these extra callus removers because I have a callus on my right foot and it's driving me nuts, which is kind of why I got that too. I bought a lot of foot things. I got this gentle peeling foot mask. Got this eyebrow pencil, double mint gum, eyebrow razors, like a cuticle clipper and a cuticle pusher, eyeshadow primer, melatonin. I got the ink tube, but it's in the car, so I could just put it in my printer when I get to my storage tomorrow. Currently watching, what are they called? Little Fires? I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. Little Fires Everywhere. I'm watching it on my phone because my laptop. Just ignore that. But my laptop. I also got a Red Bull, but I'm saving a video right now. So yeah, that's it.